The elders of Carthax Prime agreed on one truth. Nothing survived a dragon nest. The planet itself was hostile. Heavy gravity, volcanic soil, ash storms that flayed armor. But the dragons were worse. The Carthaxian flame mothers were apex beings, ancient, territorial, intelligent. Their nests were sacred. Their hatchlings were protected by instinct older than stars. Entire strike teams had burned for stepping too close. Not soldiers, not scientists, not diplomats, and certainly not children. So when the orbital scans flagged a small human life sign moving toward Nest Ridge 7, the Council assumed it was a sensor error. Then the feed stabilized. A human child, barely 8 standard cycles old. Small frame, brown hair tied with a string. No armor, no weapon, carrying a cloth satchel that sparkled. The observers leaned closer. Glitter, actual glitter, metal flakes, colored shards, reflective dust, useless, beautiful, deadly, out of place. The dragon mother felt the approach long before the alarms. Her name in the ancient tongue translated roughly to world burner. She had slain leviathans. She had crushed war walkers beneath her claws. She had incinerated cities that dared mine her territory. She had laid 4 eggs this cycle. They rested in a hollow of obsidian and ash, warm, safe, alive. Her mind was tuned to every vibration. Then she felt the light steps. Too small, too slow, too unafraid. The dragon mother rose. Lava dripped from her scales. Her wings unfurled. Her chest glowed with internal fire. The air screamed. Cameras shook as observers watched in silence. Child stopped at the edge of the ridge. She looked up. Her eyes widened. Not with fear, with wonder. The child whispered something. The translation software struggled. Pretty. The dragon mother roared. The sound shattered stone. Ash clouds exploded outward. The ridge cracked. The child fell backward, scraped her knee, sat in the dust. She did not run. She reached into her satchel. The dragon mother stepped forward. One more step, and the child would be vapor. The council screamed for intervention that could not come. Then the hatchlings stirred. Small heads emerged from the nest, soft scales, bright eyes, unsteady legs. They smelled something unfamiliar. Not prey, not threat, something shiny. The child pulled out a small jar. She opened it. Sunlight struck the glitter. Colors exploded across the ash. Gold, blue, pink, silver. The hatchlings froze. Then they chirped, a sound no one had heard in centuries, high-pitched, curious, happy. They scrambled from the nest. The dragon mother turned in shock. Her instincts screamed, protect, destroy, burn, but her hatchlings ignored her. They ran. Tiny claws skittered across stone. They rushed past her legs. They surrounded the child. The child laughed, a small sound pure, unafraid. She poured glitter into her palm. The flakes stuck to her skin. She held it out. The hatchlings sniffed. Then touched. They schooled. Their scales reflected the colors. They rolled in the dust, chased the sparkle, bumped into each other. The dragon mother stood, frozen. Her fire dimmed. Her wings lowered. Her mind reeled. These creatures were her heart, her legacy, her future, and they were choosing. The child giggled. Again, she sprinkled glitter on the ground. The hatchlings followed. The dragon mother took one careful step forward. The child looked up. Their eyes met. The child spoke softly. "I brought you pretty dust." The translation was rough, but the meaning was clear. A gift. The dragon mother searched the child's mind. There was no deception, no fear, no hunger, only curiosity, kindness, and a simple desire to share something beautiful. The dragon mother remembered something ancient, a time before war, before conquest, before survival replaced wonder. She remembered being small. She stepped aside. The observers gasped. A flame mother yielding ground unheard of. The hatchlings crawled into the child's lap. They chirped and purred. One nipped her finger. Gently, the child laughed and held still. The dragon mother lowered her massive head. I was larger than the child's entire body. She inhaled the scent of metal dust, artificial color, human sweat, hope. She rumbled, not a roar, a question. Why? The child thought for a moment, then answered, "Because shiny makes everyone happy." Silence fell over the ridge. The dragon mother exhaled slowly. A plume of warm air surrounded the child. Not fire. Comfort. She turned and settled beside the nest. She watched, she guarded. From that day forward, the rules changed. Humans were no longer barred from Carthax Prime. Not soldiers, not miners. Children, human children, began visiting dragon nests. They brought paints, mirrors, music, boxes, glitter. The dragons watched. The hatchlings played. Bonding formed where fear once lived. The galaxy struggled to understand. How did humanity succeed where empires failed? The answer was simple. Humans did not arrive as conquerors. They arrived with wonder. They brought beauty into places ruled by survival, and even the fiercest mother in the galaxy knew anything that makes her children laugh is not an enemy. It is family. Asterisk.